Today we're going to be talking about reading and writing. All right, we're going back to grade school. All right, so I used to have a little Medium account, and I still have it, where I would, shut my phone down, right, get my computer out, put on Do Not Disturb, right, no music, just me and my thoughts, right, and I would like think and just write. I just started writing, right, and that made me think a little bit more deeper, a little bit more critical, and it's something that we all need to be doing on a daily basis or regular basis in today's time, which people don't do no more. Obviously, just look at the language and how people speak very informal. Like we speak like a bunch of uneducated monkeys out here because we don't think anymore. We think based on emotions and we react like an animal when we are interacting in the world. Majority of us, especially the younger generation. Younger generation, the school doesn't work for most of them, right? And they grow up to hate reading and writing. That's the whole goal of the indoctrination camps, make you hate reading and writing. So if you can't read or write, if you don't like doing that as an adult, you're fit to be a slave who only, will be able to work at a fast food chain. And that's what they want, right? Because they want to keep feeding people, shitty foods, and they want to make people uneducated, right? And, people fall for it. And for generations, we go through that, right? It's all because we don't like to read and write anymore. We don't like to use our brains anymore. We have everything on Google, right? What happens when the grid gets shut off, right? And we can't Google anything? The real intelligent people is going to be rare to find. It's going to be hard to find them, right? And, in a time where we're dependent on social media and dependent on Google, right? That's where your true skills come out. And most people are going to be worthless, right? They're not going to bring any value to the table, right? And, it will be hell for most people, right? But let me get back to the reading and writing, right? It's good to have a phase where you read and write. You write about your thoughts or whatever, but whatever you're thinking about, and share them online because you can always come back to them, right? And like it makes you think differently. It puts you on a different wavelength. You think like you can actually, like, everybody has a power to write, right? And it makes you just more how you say it keeps you like it makes you want to learn more, honestly. The more you learn and the more you do it, the more you feel valuable, right? And it's a good way to boost up your self-esteem, right? And I'm just imagining the people right now who don't really do that, don't read, who don't write, don't really do none of that, and just live life, living off of music, social media, and just doing nonsense all day. And back a year ago when I was in my nerdy days, I would always write. And it made me better. It made me better in the gym, right? Because I was reading and then fucking working out. So I was working out at the gym, right? And not necessarily you don't even have to get paid for it. Just do it because you want to get smarter. You want to talk differently, and you want to like just get better. We all should put ourselves out there, right? In a way where like we want more out of life, we want more education, but we have to give it to ourselves, right? Like if you see me in person, if you see me online in other parts of the internet, like sometimes I act like a uneducated kid, and I don't want people to like how you say I don't want people to know I got more inside of me, right? Because it probably make me a target. It's like, hey, why is this kid trying to get smarter? Why is this kid reading all these books? Why is this kid like, there's a good quote whatever, and the quote says like, just act dumb or something like that. I think it's more of a meme than a quote, but it says like act dumb, just act dumb, act broke, and act stupid, whatever, and that's what I do. Just act dumb, act stupid, act broke, right? Because like I don't know, it makes you a target if you act a certain way, right? I listen to lots of classical music, right? In my when I'm doing chores, right? And even classical music puts you at a certain wavelength. It's like it makes you think deeper, right? And you talk more formally, honestly. But I don't know, it's just the way, the old world back in the day before the internet, the old world had pens and paper, whatever, feathers and whatever that shit called, quail, whatever. I don't know what it's called, paper, quail paper. I don't know, but the feather pens would write, right? Put the ink in the little bottle, boom, just write. Back that were the old days. We don't live in the old world no more, but we still have the old world too. The tools from the old world. We still got the pen and the paper, but now we got the keyboard and the computer, which is better. You write more efficiently, right? But even just pen and paper, I probably can't write pen and paper right now because it's hard for me to like even do that. It's much better on my computer, but even that's where we get to the whole grid going down. What happens when my computer goes away? Pen and paper will make a comeback. Yeah, pen and paper will make a comeback. It never loses. Like everything I'm talking about is like the old world was better back then than the new world. The new world that we live in right now, it's unsustainable. It's it won't it's not gonna better anybody's life. It's super unsustainable. We don't have our own foods being gardened. We don't have a butcher. We don't have the resources getting out of the ground. Like we don't have anything. All of it's outsourced. We get our fucking oil from the fucking Eastern world. It comes via the Red Sea. I just saw on an article that the Shell's company, they're not gonna transport their oil through the Red Sea because of the attacks. It's January 16th, 2024, by the way. If you all are wondering why I'm saying Shell. So we don't even get our oil from the ground, right? Back in the day, we used to, right? Back in the day was better, but now we live in a new world where we're outsourced to everything. Even, our talent, y'all coming from China, right? But the old world was better when Americans were writing, thinking for themselves, right? Making good money, right? Being self-employed, right? Caring for family. That's when it was better. But, we can always make a comeback to the old world, the old way of life. But that's pretty much it. Say hello to my cat, by the way. Little kitty cat. What's up? I don't know where the other cat's at. This is my cat right here. Yeah. Peace.